Welcome to the only daily podcast focusing on compliance news of the day. Each morning, start your day with a cup of coffee and Tom Fox, the voice of compliance, to hear about 4 of the top compliance, corruption, or leadership stories you will need to start your day. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network.
First, a word from our sponsor. What is Leica? Leica makes your entire compliance process simple. Leica goes beyond integrations. Their platform connects to your everyday applications and applies actual human expertise to robust software that powers your compliance. Leica easily connects to your applications and instantly creates tailored policies based on your business. Then, compliance experts guide you through automated workflows designed to help you conquer certifications like SOC 2, HIPAA, and GDPR. Leica is the only compliance platform that offers a true integrated audit solution. No more messy spreadsheets, miscellaneous audit documents. Their team of experts manages your audit from beginning to end. Leica is more than just one solution. It maintains 100% confidence in your compliance program with custom monitors and alerts. As the compliance evangelist, I certainly understand the complexities around compliance, particularly around SOC 2, HIPAA, and GDPR. It's hard to unpack requirements when you may not know what they are within your budget and your growth stage. Leica is the solution for you. Listeners to this podcast get 20% off when you join. Visit heyleica.com/compliance to get their exclusive deal. That's heyleika.com/compliance to request a demo and get 20% off when you sign up with Leica. November 13, 2021, the Snow White edition. We begin with that story from the Financial Times. Former CEO at Barclays, Jess Staley, who said he only barely knew Jeffrey Epstein and had a complete professional relationship with him. Well, it turns out that he exchanged over 1,200 emails with the deceased, disgraced Jeffrey Epstein over a 4-year period, including some that it had the unexplained term Snow White, according to persons familiar with the correspondence. This is certainly more than he had previously talked to or disclosed to the Financial Conduct Authority, which regulates these matters in the United Kingdom. And now the FCA is trying to consider whether it will pursue additional charges against Staley. Given his prior illegal acts to try to unmask a whistleblower, I suppose it's really no surprise that he would be buddies with Epstein, but still, it really shows that character matters. Next up, from Bloomberg, Tory party members or UK Conservative members of Parliament urged Prime Minister Boris Johnson to come good on a long-held government promise and pass a law cracking down on the use of UK property for money laundering. 17 rank-and-file Tories wrote to the Prime Minister early this week asking him to prioritize legislation to tackle economic crime in the current House of Commons sessions, including a creation of a registry of overseas entities that own UK property. So perhaps the United Kingdom will join the 21st century in helping in the fight against money laundering. Next up, some good news for the Citgo 6, as a Venezuelan judge has granted a rare appeal to all 6 oil executives who were jailed for alleged corruption. In a court document reviewed by the Associated Press, persons familiar with the case showed the judge had scheduled an appeal hearing in the case to take place next Tuesday in front of a 3-judge panel. The 6 Citgo executives were lured to Venezuela and then arrested by the government, alleged charges of corruption, and basically been held as political prisoners since that time due to the ongoing disputes between the U.S. government and the Venezuelan government. And in some other extradition good news, a judge in South Africa overturned the government's decision to send the alleged corrupt Mozambique former finance minister Manuel Chang back to Mozambique for prosecution, where instead sending him to the United States to face corruption charges. The former finance minister has been in jail or arrested rather, in 2018 in South Africa, and there's been an ongoing dispute between Mozambique and the U.S. as to who should try him. Of course, in his home court in Mozambique, we can all imagine what the result would be. It will probably be much different in the United States. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network and a proud member of C-Suite Radio. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow.
This podcast is a part of the C-Suite Radio Network. For more top business podcasts, visit c-suiteradio.com.